Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and if you happen to have been playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate recently, you may well have done some really incredible things, and you sort of think, oh brilliant, I'll save a replay of that, and then you don't really know what to do with it, but you want to share it with the world. You might have seen something like convert to video or something like that, and you might be thinking, oh, well, how does it really work, guys? Will I actually be able to get it off? Can I? All this sort of thing. We're going to answer those questions, yes. Nintendo have actually made it weirdly easy to do this. They just haven't told us how to do it for some reason, and it is as simple as converting it to a video and then taking it off the micro SD card. But for the sake of clarity, we're going to go through everything step by step. However, if that was enough information for you, that was enough information for you. But anyway, that's more than enough waffling, let's dive right into things. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is something spectacular on Super Smash Bros, or indeed have something spectacular happen to you. We're not here to judge. For example, you could use Ridley's side B to throw Simon off the edge of the stage when he's at 0% or something, you know, just throwing it out there and then doing it a second time in the same match. Once the smugness has subsided, once the match is over and you are on the results screen, you will probably see something in the bottom right-hand corner that says Save Replay, and it's associated to the Y button by default, so make sure you press that button and save that replay. Then you're going to want to have a look at your replays by going through the menus like this. Any and every replay will be here. However, replays, the way that they work, once there are patches and stuff and they change various mechanics of the game, they won't work from like version 1 to version 2, even though 2 isn't out at the time of recording. But yeah, they break basically as soon as the game is updated. So what Nintendo did is they allowed us to convert to video, which you can see quite clearly in the menu. So all you need to do is select the replay that you want and select Convert to Video, and then you'll be brought into the replay as you'd expect, and you'll be able to record chunks or the entire thing as a replay, a video even. It's already a replay. We do recommend using the options that you see here, most specifically making sure that the video quality is set to pretty or prettier, or I can't remember what it is. I haven't got my Switch with me. It does limit how long you can make the video, but at the end of the day, how many times have you played Smash, something amazing has happened and it's lasted more than a minute? Like, never. Whenever the icon in the bottom right-hand corner that will slowly move across the screen that says Rec is red, that means that it is currently recording, and you can change that by simply pressing the A button. Sadly, there is no way to scrub through a replay or a video at the time of recording, so that means you are just going to have to wait until the thing that happened happens, which is kind of annoying. Then make sure you're recording and record it, and it will turn that into a video. And you can play around with the angles and things like that, and, you know, have different information displayed on screen. Basically, go wild. It's actually weirdly versatile, if also quite limiting at the same time. Like, why can't we scrub? Then when you're done, we recommend just letting the replay just play itself out and quitting that way, because if you try and do the L, R, A and plus button combination, you end up with a couple of frames of extra footage at the end because the game's like, you press the A button, that means you want to record, right? Then you just need to go down here into the video section, and there it is. There is your video, hunky-dory, tickety-boo. How are you gonna get that off? Well, easy. It is as simple as taking your micro SD card out of your Nintendo Switch. But one word of warning before you do that. Make sure you turn your Switch off. And I don't mean put it into sleep mode, I mean hold the power button down until this menu appears and go down to power options and then tell it to shut the hell off. Remove your micro SD card, put it in your device of choice like a computer, or I mean I'd probably even work with like an Android phone or a tablet or anything like that, whatever device you generally fiddle around with, I suppose. Then it's just a matter of using your particular file explorer of choice to look inside the micro SD card and go to the appropriate directory, which just so happens to be Nintendo Album Extra. Marvelous. And then there's a load of subfolders in there where you'll find loads of little bits and bobs, and they've all just got really long, like, I'm guessing hexadecimal names. It doesn't matter. Keep clicking through, and eventually you'll find your video in an MP4 format, which is just damn tasty. And I mean, boosh. you've got your video on another device that you can actually use with social media and stuff like that, because the Switch thinks it's 2009. And then it's up to you what you do. Stick it on YouTube, you know, edit it up or anything like that. Stick it on Reddit, Twitter. Don't stick video on Twitter. I've tried it, it's terrible. But do you know what else you could do? You could send it to us. Yes, we are starting a new mini-series where we want you to send in your marvelous and most extremely delicious clips from Super Smash Bros. Over to us so that we can feature them in an upcoming compilation. That's what the series is going to be. We want to see your best Super Smash KOs by using the hashtag Super Smash KO. But despite the name, it doesn't have to actually be a kill in the game. It can be anything weird or wonderful or funky that happened, something just unusual that appeared. Maybe somebody killed you and you didn't do the killing. We're not ones to judge, just send it to us. We don't know whether you're player 1 or player 2. To submit, all you need to do is share your video on Twitter using the hashtag Super Smash KO, and we'll find it, although we do recommend not directly uploading to Twitter, as it chews up any video that you throw up there and it throws it back up again and it looks absolutely terrible. In fact, we recommend just uploading the raw video to YouTube if you like, because YouTube is generally pretty good with compression, and just sharing a link, that works too. So if you want to see your name in lights, or at least a YouTube video hosted by Nintendo Life, then make sure you share with us your most excellent things that have happened on Super Smash Bros. Again, we're not being picky. Anything that's, you know, sort of remotely interesting or just weird or a fantastic kill, anything like that, share it with us on Twitter by using the hashtag Super Smash KO. But again, you know, generally better just upload the file to YouTube. It's just easier that way. Send us a link. Bosh. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you shamelessly plug that subscribe button in a video that is otherwise a guide, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.